If your baby struggles to fall asleep, takes a long time to settle, or needs a lot of help to get there, it can feel like you're constantly trying to make sleep happen. But sleep isn't something we can force, it's something we support. And when the right conditions are in place, sleep becomes much easier. Hi, I'm Lindsay, co-founder of the Holistic Sleep Coaching Program, where we train sleep professionals in responsive, evidence-informed approaches to sleep. In this video, we're going to look at how to help your baby fall asleep more easily by focusing on what actually drives sleep. Falling asleep comes down to two key things: enough sleep pressure and a calm, settled state. When both are in place, sleep's usually quite straightforward. When one is missing, sleep becomes harder. So instead of trying to get your baby to sleep, we look at how to support those two foundations. If you want a clearer picture, by the way, there's a free guide you can download below to fit the pieces together. So, sleep pressure is the biological drive to fall asleep. It builds the longer your baby is awake and the more energy they use throughout the day. If sleep pressure is too low, your baby simply won't be ready to fall asleep easily. This is where a lot of common advice can be unhelpful. Strict schedules, generic timings, or fixed wake windows. They don't account for individual differences. Some babies need more awake time, some need less. If we try to put a baby to sleep before they're ready, it often leads to long settling times, resistance, or bedtime becoming a struggle. Naps play a big role here. If naps are too long or too close to bedtime, sleep pressure for the evening may be lower, which makes falling asleep harder. So rather than following rigid nap timings, it's more helpful to look at how your baby is sleeping across the whole day and whether enough sleep pressure is building before bedtime. The second piece is helping your baby feel calm enough to fall asleep, because even if a baby is tired, they won't fall asleep easily if they're not settled. This is where emotional containment and connection come in. After a full day of stimulation, many babies need support to wind down, feel safe, and settle their bodies. This might include holding, feeding, rocking, quiet interaction, or simply being close. These aren't bad habits, they're ways of helping a baby reach a state where sleep is actually possible. Another factor that's often overlooked is how much your baby has done during the day. Movement, play, interaction, exploration all contribute to building sleep pressure. A baby who has had a full, engaged day will often find it easier to fall asleep than one who hasn't. And sleep isn't just about tiredness, it's also influenced by the body clock, your circadian rhythm. And this is supported by consistent wake-up times, a reasonably consistent bedtime, exposure to daylight during the day, but this doesn't mean forcing unrealistic schedules. Many babies and young children do not sleep 12 hours overnight. In fact, for many, 9 to 11 hours is a more realistic range. So aiming for something like 7 p.m. to 7 a.m. can sometimes backfire because the sleep simply isn't there. If bedtime is set too early for your baby's actual sleep needs, you may see long settling times, bedtime resistance, or more waking, not because something is wrong, but because sleep pressure and circadian timing aren't aligned. So, if you want to help your baby fall asleep more easily, focus less on trying to make sleep happen and more on supporting the conditions for sleep. Enough sleep pressure, calm, settled state, realistic timing that fits your little one. When those line up, sleep tends to follow much more naturally. This is the key shift. You're not making your baby fall asleep. You're creating the conditions where sleep can happen. And that often looks like responding, supporting, and adjusting rather than controlling. If falling asleep currently feels like hard work, it's usually not about doing more. It's about adjusting what's underneath: sleep pressure, calm, and timing. And when those are in place, sleep often becomes much easier without needing to force it. If you want help understanding your baby's sleep in a more complete way, head over to watch our other video, Why Overtiredness Isn't the Problem. See you next time.